The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful win. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're... Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Ah, that's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Paul out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
To the middle. It's tipped. Paul with the ball. We're about 1 minute into the first. A pass to Fox. Barnes outside. 4 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, a screen on Horford. Barnes can't get it to go. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Heat in Miami. Tatum finds Horford over Barnes. Horford, no luck. It's Vassell on the wing, guarded by Tatum. To the left wing. Baseline jumper. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Boston now. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Paul, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Derek White.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Pass to Horford. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Here's Wembanyama. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Tatum passes to Horford. Wide, a screen on Barnes. Horford from outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Up top, Vassell, guarded by Tatum. Fox from outside, and Boston with the rebound. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
the stats for White. Averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
White dishes to Horford. Pass to Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hauser's got 5.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. I'd send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates. He checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's so challenging trying to keep Wembanyama off the glass. Just one of the many things that makes him unique.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pass to Sohan. Boston grabs the miss. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Here's Castle. White covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston.
At the line with 1 shot, Derek White.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
High-effort defensive play by Sohan. He can be very effective on that end of the floor.
Johnson in the corner. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's White. Boston again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Takes the 3. Rebound by Sohan. On offense, here are the Spurs. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Wembanyama, no good.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Here's Cornett. Pritchard passes to Tatum. A 3-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 9. Spurs trailed by 7. Johnson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's White. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
So much control from White in the mid-range.
Here's Castle. He's got 9. And it's sent back by Horford. Champagnie bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. He's got 8. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Ouch, 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
On the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go! You must select your dancing shoes at home.
The Celtics making a switch here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at San Antonio. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. Celtics leading by 12. Pass to Tatum. Here's Cornet. Defended by Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And he makes the first. All free throws good from Craig. Spurs trailed by 14. Here's Castle. He's got 9, and he drops it in from the low post. Castle's got 11.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Barnes, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama.
The line for one.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Spurs trail by 9. Johnson dishes to Barnes. Pass to Sohan. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Filling the perimeter slots, it'll be White and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Paul, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No doubt one of the more imaginative players in our league. Paul consistently finds ways to score.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And that one falls for Paul. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Fox finds Barnes. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes screen on White. Really left alone that time. Paul's got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A 3-ball. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. To the paint. Stolen away. And stolen by Barnes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harrison Barnes.
Pritchard at the line, shooting 1.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. San Antonio calls timeout. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Drew Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Horford. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Outside, Horford. Porzingis sets the pick for Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vassell kicks to Paul. Pass to Castle. 5 on the clock. Shoots. Rebound by the Celtics. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Vassell finds Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum looking around. outside, White. Lets it go from deep. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Celtics passing it around. It's to Porzingis. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that way.
Yeah, you did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive. Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
Outside, Fox. From 11 feet away. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
Here's Castle. 19 points in the game. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
And it's White missing.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And Fox gets it to go.
Well, Coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
And it's White missing. Spurs trailed by 5. Pass to Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And that one falls for Paul. And some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Castle. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Vassell. And both free throws good from Paul.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Basket counts.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes kicks to Paul. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
The score now all even. Fox has got 7 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here they come. It's Thunder Entertainment.
And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the three. Over the last month, these have been the best of them. Number one, Porzingis.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
Here's Pritchard. His last outing, he had 18 points. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. Pocket 6. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside. And the dunk by Sohan.
Wow, Sohan just erupts off the floor for the dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
A moment here to see the numbers for Fox. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Here's Sohan. Craig defending, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, flexing his muscles there. Sohan focused enough to get the initial bucket to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for San Antonio. Sohan. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Sohan. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the one. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Inside. Pass to Hauser. A wide open look here for Craig. And he's good on the three ball. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Craig trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now, Sohan. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Down low, here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Pass to Craig. To the inside. Here's Hauser. No good with the triple. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by Hauser.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Launches it. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Johnson, the pass to Champagnie. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Pass to Craig. Here's Hauser. Back to Craig. To the paint. Lets it go. And it's Boston with another.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Castle. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see them go in early. And it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey folks, we'll get things going here with a look at the injuries this team is battling.
And with JB sidelined, hate to say it, but they're missing a key piece in their offensive puzzle. You know, terrific on the drive. His jumper is better than yours, Kenny.
He does have a nice jumper. Better than mine? I don't know about that.
They're just going to miss him.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Celtics.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 7 on the court for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Offline with his 3. Spurs trailed by 7. Back to Fox. Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. And it's sent back by White. And he gets it. Wembanyama jackhammers in. So White will bring it up for Boston. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shoots over Vassell. Off target there with the little leaner. The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Barnes finds Paul. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Paul dishes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And here is Barnes. Releases. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Barnes has got his first points in this one. Pass to Hauser. Porzingis high post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Don't expect Porzingis to back off inside. He's ready for that physicality.
Kristaps Porzingis. at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Spurs trailed by 8. Paul right side. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Paul kicks to Barnes. Wembanyama a screen. And Harrison Barnes hits from deep. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. He's got 12.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Make some noise for him. Get offense on the court is your basketball. It's time for some music. Make some noise, man.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Boston. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Celtics, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And Derek White picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison
First
Barnes.
substitution. Number 10, Jeremy Sohan.
Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama a screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. A pass to Porzingis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Well, they're still together. No good on the free throw. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good. Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. He's got 12. Here's Fox, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Fox hits them both. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Zohan, the pass to Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Fox from outside. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Great open look there. Zohan's got 7 points.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
White, wide open, he fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. Ball surveying the floor. Wembanyama, a screen on Horford. Here's Vassell. No good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good 3-point shooter.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the little screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
The Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
To the left side wing. Horford finds White. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. From the baseline. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 24.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Pass to Pritchard. Horford with a screen on Fox. The shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Johnson can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 4. White with it. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Misses the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Shoots over White. Just 5 on the clock. And Fox has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Tatum from 3.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Sohan inside. And by Porzingis, unable to get that one. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Line for 2, Derek White.
The first one falls, and the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Castle, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Chris Paul. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one's good, Barnes.
The assist.
Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis can't hit. Spurs shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. The Celtics have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Cornette. Here's White. Drops in the tray. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Wembanyama high post. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Barnes with another miss. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-6 run. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Champagnie's got 5 points so far.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. A pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Two shots. Shooting for San Antonio. Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
They throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Pritchard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The guards are Pritchard and White. Then there's Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot, and the basket by Castle. Castle's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. Outside, White. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Masterful touch on the floater by Tatum, making a difficult shot look relatively easy.
Here's Castle, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Horford with the screen on Barnes. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Castle. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Castle's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Hauser. And White kicks to Tatum. His three-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Barnes. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Right wing. Here's Castle. It counts, and the foul. That one on White.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Zinkas, he's jacked in for Jason Tatum.
At the line for the Spurs. One shot. Castle. One shot.
That's good from Castle. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. Zingas passes to Pritchard. Over Castle. Boston again missing.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
To take the lead, hits the three-point bomb. Castle's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Hauser misses. San Antonio leading in transition. Here come the Spurs. Here's Vassell, and it's sent back by White. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. Second team foul. Spurs substitution. Harrison Barnes. Devin.
Boston on D. It's a 1-point game. Here's Barnes, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Celtics trail by 3. Outside, White. Here's Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
Team foul.
Take a break.
Shooting for San Antonio. Chris Paul. The line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so Paul nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
There's Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vassell. Fires for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Vassell. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pritchard passes to White. Here's Porzingis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, there's a little old school from Porzingis. using that mid-range.
Vassell kicks to Barnes. No good on the triple. Celtics trailed by 3. Here's Pritchard. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Ball finds Vassell. Inside. Wembanyama passes to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's White, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Ball outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. White the pass to Hauser. Boston needs to get off a shot. Porzingis. Rebound San Antonio. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, more and more, Vassell keeps others involved. He's becoming a great passer.
Pass to Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Ball left side.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Horford sets a screen for White. Knocks down the 3-ball. White's got 26 points.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
And the basket is good. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And I love how Paul picks his spots on offense, which allows him to get into a rhythm.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Hauser the pass to Porzingis. Now Horford for 3. Here's Cornett, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Vassell, no good. Boston's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Horford. Horford double team. Porzingis inside. Barnes on him. Here's White. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And San Antonio shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Tatum, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. That's a 2 from Barnes. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Barnes has got 7 points here in this quarter. To the right side. Porzingis against Wembanyama. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Here's Porzingis, and it's all evened up. 20 points for Porzingis.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
A three from Barnes. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. To Hauser. Finds the shoot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The lead is 2. Here's Wembanyama.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Horford dishes to White. Back to Horford. Pass to Hauser. Connects from downtown.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
26 seconds left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And they had a foul to give, but we want to use it on the ground.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Pass to Wembanyama. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win.